How are you today?
Okay.
You're okay. Do you know why you were called into my office today?
Teacher told me to come in,
Okay.
think about my tests.
About your test? How'd those go?
Not very well.
I know we're getting close to the end of the semester, so these tests are a big deal, aren't they?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'd like to kind of explore this and talk to you a little bit about your test. But before we get into things, I just want to let you know that the things we talk about today, they're going to stay between us, between me and you. Okay? There are going to be a couple of instances where if someone asked me to talk about what we talked about today, I would have to tell them. All right? First off, if you talk about ways that you may be thinking about hurting yourself, or maybe thinking about hurting other people, I may have to tell someone because we want to make sure you and other people are going to be safe. Okay? And then the last one is if I get an order from the courts to reveal or to tell what we talked about today, then I would have to also break that confidentiality. Does that sound okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So let's talk about this. You said you weren't doing so well. You said you failed a couple of these tests, huh?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel that you failed those tests?
Kind of bad.
Kind of bad?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea why this happened?
Not really. Maybe I just didn't know the stuff, I guess.
Spend a lot of time studying, or were you distracted?
I didn't study that much, I guess.
Okay. How are your friends? Like, were they studying as well? Because I know these finals are a big deal for all of you.
No, they weren't really studying either. So we just kind of hung out and didn't really try.
Pretty distracted.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a lot of time at home to study?
Yeah. I guess I could.
Okay. How's home? How's mom and dad?
They're okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, they kind of fight a lot.
It must be frustrating to be in an environment where people are fighting a lot.
Yeah, it makes it hard to concentrate on school.
Yeah. Mom and dad fight a lot, or just a little?
Yeah, I think they've talked about getting a divorce, I think.
Wow. That must really be just overwhelming, especially with finals, too, that you have to worry about.
Yeah. Kind of takes my mind off of school things.
So how are you doing with that, with mom and dad fighting?
I don't know. I just try to stay away from it. Go do my own thing in my room or something.
But not homework.
Yeah, something that I had more fun doing or something.
Okay. So let's talk about back. So sounds like you have a couple of things going on. You have, definitely the end of the term, the end of the semester is coming up with finals, which I think you guys are halfway done, right? All right, and it sounds like you have some distractions at home, and also some distractions from your friends, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Let's talk about the consequences of not finishing up these exams or not doing so well on them. Can you think of any right now?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know if I would be held back at all.
Yeah, that could certainly be a consequence. If you don't pass some of these, you could not pass the 6th grade and go up to middle school with all of your friends.
Yeah.
Can you think of another one?
Really, maybe just disappointing my parents or other people.
Certainly. Are there ways you can think of that maybe we can avoid these, since we have a couple of other finals you have left? Ways that we can avoid, or actually maybe ways that that could help you do a little bit better. Can you think of any of those?
Not really. I could try to study more.
And what we can work together on think of ways that you could study without these different distractions that you have. So ways to kind of, just separate yourself from maybe the situation at home, because we want to talk about that too. So I'll definitely want to follow up with you in that home situation with mom and dad, and maybe ways to separate yourself from your friends if they're going to be a distracting factor too, because we want to make sure that you're able to go to middle school with your friends.
Yeah.
Because a consequence, maybe you'll have to do summer school, and we know how much we like to spend our summers not doing homework, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what we can do is, we can think of a couple of ideas for you on just how to study a little bit better for these next tests. Because I think you have a couple coming up in the next couple of days. And then I want to meet up with you later again, and we'll check up on you and talk about maybe the situation with mom and dad to see if that's going to affect you at all.
Okay.
Kind of work through things, make sure that you're doing okay, because could be a really tough time with mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in today, Brian. Is there anything else you want to talk about today?
No, not that I can think of.
You feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Well, I will see you next week.
Okay.